The humanities, to me, are the soul of who we are and as a state.
Humanities means a lot to do with people and the things that the culture, the history, the heritage aspects of us. In fact, these are things that really get down to the core of living. And to be able to maintain some awareness of that, being able to be aware of the integrity that comes along with that is a great way to support people today.
The South Carolina Humanities organization supports the humanities through funding or through participation or through promotion. It's a way for us who believe in the work of the humanities to support it.
About 5 years ago, I started a nonprofit called Greenville Wordsmiths. And when I started it, I needed a way to get funding. So I applied for a grant through South Carolina Humanities, and it just laid the building blocks for everything I was able to do moving forward.
What we've been able to do in South Carolina over these almost 50 years is to not only support and honor groups that are doing the work in the humanities, but create connections.
It started with a little project from the Smithsonian called Waterways. And the little town of McCormick, in which I'm from, we had applied to host and bring waterways to our rural community. And we were accepted, and that started our relationship with SC Humanities. I cannot even begin to describe the amount of support that we received from SC Humanities during this project.
In addition to providing much-needed funding for lots of humanities-related projects, South Carolina Humanities has been most effective in giving voice and a visual representation to rural and underserved communities that otherwise get lost in the mix.
For a long time, we have never had a civil rights museum. It was with the great assistance of this agency to really help a young museum like ours move a step farther.
Despite the fact that South Carolina Humanities has been doing great things for almost half a century, there is a continued need for pinpointing the things that are of value to the human spirit. There's an explosion in a recognition of things that need to be tapped, need to be recalled, and need to be celebrated.
So much of our education depends on programs such as those sponsored by South Carolina Humanities, and I'm very happy to be a part of what they have done.